Hi everyone, so this is a little bit of a different video today. So back in December 2019 I posted on my blog that I had an idea for a design team and I asked if anybody would be interested in making some projects for me with an accompanying PDF that I could then share in something like this, a YouTube video, and on my blog to hopefully help and inspire other people to use their ScanNCut machine no matter what model that they have. Now, as you probably all know if you follow my channel, I had a CM600, then I changed to a CM900 and I now use the SDX2200 Disney machine. All the machines and the software are basically the same. The SDX has the feature with the auto blade technology. It also has the Disney inbuilt patterns and it has more fonts and it has more designs. But they all basically do the same thing. And I'm mindful that, you know, I've been using electronic cutting machines for over 15 years, probably 16 years now. I started off with the Craft Robo, then went to a Puzzles, then to the ScanNCut. And have been using a ScanNCut for 6 years. We all have our own style of crafting and we all have our own skill level. And when I had the opportunity to go to the NEC to help launch the Disney machine back in October or September last year, whenever it was, I can't remember now, I met lots of lovely crafters and many of them told me that they had a ScanNCut and they don't use it. One lady told me it had been in a box in the bottom of a wardrobe for 3 years. You know, these machines are expensive, they need to be used. You know, you've got to get them out, you've got to use them. So I asked if anybody wanted to join my design team in the hope that I was going to get other crafters' perspective on how they use their ScanNCut machines, which I could then in turn use, you know, my social media as a platform to pass on to everybody else. So I did have about 15 people that responded, and because this is the first time I've done anything like this, I decided to take 6 people, and the hope was that the 6 people would produce 2 projects a year. So we would have 12 projects in the year, 1 every month. And the first project, you know, is going to go live today. That's this one, 31st of January. And then they were going to go live on the last day of every month from January through to December. Unfortunately, one of the team has already had to pull out. So I'm down to 5. I will probably step in and create the other 2 projects, which will slot in to all the others. And I will hopefully just try and create a project that I've not done a YouTube video on. It will be completely separate. So my first design team member is Paul, who is based over in France. I've known Paul through the internet and my ScanNCut videos for several years. And he uses a CM machine and he does some amazing things. So what he's created for you in this first design team project is a set of tags. Now these tags can be used for any occasion. What I'm showing you here now are the first 3 tags, but he's created loads which I'm going to show you in a minute. There will also be on my applelover53.co.uk website, if you go to the ScanNCut tab, there's a design team tab. These projects will be on that page. There'll be a link to this video and there'll be a link to the PDF that you can print and follow through and follow all his instructions. And it's a very comprehensive PDF. I think it's 20 something pages. It's brilliant. He really has covered every detail, from whether you're an absolute complete beginner or whether, you know, you're an experienced user. He's got you all covered. So these are the first ones he's made. Now he, as I say, has a CM model, and this is just its simplest form. He's taken 2 lots of shapes, showed you how to weld them together. This shape I think is in the machine already. This greeting is definitely in the machine. So this is just a very basic happy birthday bottle tag. So let's just say, for argument's sake, you're giving a small bottle of wine. This would fit a regular bottle, but you know, you could tie a ribbon round this, put this on, you could write on the back who you're giving it to. Simple, done. Then he's stepped it up a notch and he's used a different shape. Again, he's used the pen tool to write the greeting. He's added a bow on this one. And then on this one, he's stepped it up even further. So he's embossed his card, presumably with some kind of, you know, manual die cutting machine. He's cut the words in card and he's added another bow. So that's 3 simple but lovely, you know, bottle tags straight away. So let's just move on. To change it up a bit, he's created Easter tags. So again, these eggs are in the ScanNCut machine. I know they're in the CM900 because I've used them in a video in the past. This is in the ScanNCut machine and your basic shape. This one he's stepped up even further. He's added the grass border, which I think is also in the machine. And then this one, he's added a layer behind the words. This one you can see the blue card behind. This one he's added yellow behind. And then again, he's stepped it up yet again. Put the, you know, egg shape in the bottom there with a bow on. So that's Easter covered. These are more generic. So this one is just for you. You've got the glasses, the bottle shape, the little tag, the words, and the simple basic tag shape. So once you've, you know, made the tag shape, which he shows you how to do in his PDF document, you can then just, you know, run with this yourself and add whatever you want to it. Here's another one. He's added some bottles. There's a little popping cork there by the look of it. He's added some corners on this one. And then this one again, he's you know, added some pattern paper and a bow. Mother's Day. It doesn't have to be, you know, a bottle of wine. It could be any bottle. It could be, you know, if your mum likes cooking, a bottle of balsamic vinegar. It could be a bottle of bubble bath. Anything that's a bottle shape that this can fit over. You can use his principles, make your hole bigger. As I said, the whole idea of this is to try and spark your imagination and help and encourage you to see the shapes in the machine or in canvas and use them in other ways. If you followed my channel, you know, long enough, you'll know that I've got lots of videos on my channel showing how to make shapes from shapes. This is all the kind of same idea. Paul's just giving you another spin on it. So that's another one. And these two, you know, again, in simple form, if you're new and you don't want, you know, you don't feel that you can tackle, you know, something like this at the moment, which is, you know, simple. You know, this is very basic. Base, shape, frame, words, mum, and there he's added a bow on. And then finally, he's stepped it up even further. So this is a Yankee Candle room spray, I think it is. So again, as I say, it doesn't have to be wine or anything bottle shaped. But, you know, let's just say you've got somebody that's moving into a new home. Buy them one of these, tie a bow, a ribbon around the neck, and then hang one of these on it. New home. This, again, is a border that's in the machine, and he's just cut 4 separate borders and glued them together. New home, little house. I'll show you that one last. This is another one. He's layered up this time, so he's got new home, the same as on this one, but he's added a layer onto the back and the little house, but they're all made from the basic bottle shape. And then this one he's really gone to town with, and he's made into a card. So this one actually opens up So it's obviously in the shape of a house, still the bottle tag, and then it's got new home, and then welcome to your inside. So welcome to your new home. And again, you know, that could go on a bottle of room spray. It could go on a bottle of wine. The possibilities are endless. So, as I say, there's going to be a project every month starting today on the 31st of January. Each project is going to go live on the last day of every month. And hopefully you're going to get a variety of designs. So Paul is a bit like me, tends to kind of specialise more in paper crafts. I've got somebody hopefully doing a vinyl project. I've got somebody that's going to be doing a fabric project for you, which she's already sent me, and that's brilliant. She's going to show you how to make a block using shapes in the machine, and then once you've got the basics of making that fabric block, you can then just repeat and repeat and repeat that and turn that into a quilt. I'm not sure what else we've got at the moment, but as I say, I did take 6 people on, which was going to be 2 projects from each person, which would give us 12 projects. But as I say, somebody's had to drop out, so we're down to 5. So I may have to drop in and do the other 2, unless somebody has got some time and they can, you know, do an extra one for me. So I hope you like the project. Please go along, print it off, have a go. If you do make anything, on my YouTube channel there's a community board, and you can go and post your pictures and things there, or you can send them to me via my website. There's a contact page with an email. You can send them me there, and you know, if I get a few people, I'll try and put them all together and do a bit of a gallery and show other people what everybody else is making from these projects, if that makes sense. Anyway, have fun with it, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you.